What's up there, guys? Dibalin Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel, football from the fans' perspective. We are back again. CAF Champions League final. Kaizer Chiefs versus Ahly. Kaizer Chiefs will be crowned CAF Champions League champions come tomorrow, the 17th of July, 2021. The kickoff is 9 p.m. We're playing against Ahly. We're playing in Morocco. It's going to be a very tough game for Kaizer Chiefs. But one thing I am confident of, come tomorrow, Kaizer Chiefs will be CAF Champions League champions. That I say without any doubts. There's no Sangoma, there's no one who told me this. I'm very much confident on this. And I'm very much happy because from the side of the club, from the side of the technical team, the players, everyone is confident, everyone is ready. And who am I as a fan not to be ready? This is the moment we've been waiting for, the biggest moment in the club's history. First time the club is playing CAF Champions League final since the 51 years Kaizer Chiefs has been established, and the biggest football game in the continent right now. I played by biggest football clubs in the continent. Kaizer Chiefs being the biggest football club in South Africa, and Ahly being the biggest club in Egypt and arguably in Africa. So yes, this is the game that we've been waiting for, and I'm glad that the coach is ready. Coaches are ready. Athazwane, I listened to his interview. He said he's very much ready. His club, his boys are very much in good physical condition. So there's no doubt about it. And Morocco is a familiar ground for us. We went to Morocco and we played against Wydad. We lost 4-0 and then went again in Morocco. We won 1-0. The third game we're going to play in Morocco against Ahly, we're going to win the game. The third game we're going to play in Morocco, we're going to win the game. There's no doubt about it. I'm not shaken. I'm very much firm, and please, you can hold me on this one. Kaizer Chiefs will be CAF Champions League final come tomorrow. CAF Champions League champions come tomorrow. I have no doubt about it. And the game is happening at the most critical moment to us as a country. I've been hit by protests. A lot of things have been happening. And I want to have a view. I want to chip in this thing of protests. Because I watched how the media behaved around the protest. The beginning of the protest, the media was not covering the protest. Everyone downplayed, the protest and stuff like that. When they saw that things are getting tough, things are becoming serious, the poor masses of our people are taking this thing serious, they then entered into the protest. They then covered the protest, but they framed the protest. They framed our people as criminals. They framed our people as irrational. Framed our people as looters. And today we must listen to them. They wished that there is no protest. And when there's a protest, they have a narrative that they want to drive. And I'm not going to be quiet. I'm on the side of the poor every day. That I don't compromise on. I support the people who are looting. I support the people that are taking bread. Support the people that are taking clothes for themselves. I support the people that are taking beds and sofas for themselves. I support them 100%. I have no doubts about it. Yes, if it's going to compromise the economy, then fuck the economy. If an economy that is based on the exclusion of millions and millions of black people should not stand, and it will not stand, and should not stand. If your economy, if your jobs are based on the exclusion of the majority of the people in the country, then your jobs should never be safe. I'm on the side of the poor. I'm very much in support of the people that are looting. And people are poor, man. If you're crying about bread, or just one day, 1 week of not having bread, there are people who live without bread each and every day. And today, it was their moment. This week has been their moment, and they looted. I'm very much happy for them. I support them. I hope they will be safe, because the police has been, police and the army has been vandalizing, has been victimizing our people. And no one today is speaking. No one today is condemning police brutality. No one today is condemning the violation of human rights by soldiers in South Africa. Yes, I termed it right. It's the violation of human rights to storm in people's houses, to ask them for sleeps and all that. That's violation of human rights. So I stand with the people 100%. And yes, I hope Kaizer Chiefs will win it for people. Will win it for the poor masses of our people. Kaizer Chiefs must win this game. It owes us a win in this game. We have been through a lot as South Africans. We've been through a lot as the poor people. Kaizer Chiefs is a club of the masses of our people, of the poor people. Kaizer Chiefs must deliver this win. The club with the biggest support in the country must win this one. At least to bring some smiles, man, in the society. Bring some smiles. Been a lot of gnashing of teeth, been a lot of grinding, there's been a lot of exchange of words. Our people deserve something positive. They deserve something positive. And yes, I think Ahly is the right opponent. For me, Ahly is the right opponent for Kaizer Chiefs. It's the strongest club, the biggest club in Africa, and the most well-decorated club in the CAF Champions League. And that is what that is who we want to face. We don't want to face some Sao Tome. We don't want to face some team that there and there gets to go into the Champions League and the final. We want to fight. We must win against Ahly. And Peter Musimane is the right coach. That's most decorated and the best coach in South Africa. Arguably the best coach in Africa right now. And we want to beat the best. We want to beat the best. We're very comfortable at being, underdogs. This year, in fact, this season might just be a season of underdogs. You see what happened with Chelsea, see what happens with Italy, and no one thought Italy could reach where they reached. No one thought Chelsea could win Champions League, and they won. They won it. And Kaizer Chiefs, we basically have been written off. We've been written off, and the fact that we're in CAF Champions League final means a lot for us. But we're going for gold. We must go for gold. What I like is that we're playing against a team and a coach that respects its opponents. Peter Musimane respects the fact that they're playing a final and is taking this final very serious. And that is what we want. And it describes Kaizer Chiefs as an awkward team because of the results, man. You look at the results at home, everything has been bad. And this club miraculously makes it into the Champions League final. So it's very awkward to determine how Kaizer Chiefs play and everything. It's very much awkward. More especially in the CAF Champions League. We've been grinding results in the CAF Champions League. We've not conceded goals at home. So there is a lot to learn in Kaizer Chiefs, but you can never confirm. But that's what I like about the club. The boys are very much ready. The technical team is very much ready. So I have faith. I have faith in the club. I have faith in the club. And one thing that I like is that in that squad of Kaizer Chiefs, there are experienced individuals. We have players that have played Champions League, that have won it with Billiard, with Castro. We have players that have competed in the biggest stages in Africa, in AFCON. We have players like Kune played in the World Cup. We have players like Matoro. We have big names. We have Nukovic, players that have big hearts. And that's what we need in this game. That's kind of players that we need in this game. Otherwise, I'm not going to dwell much as to who must be in the starting lineup and this and this and this. But I'm counting on experience. I'm counting on experience, and I'm counting on the tactics of the coaches. I trust in them. I know what they've done. The previous games, they've made sure that they shut the back door. And the same principle must apply. Don't concede goals. If you don't concede goals, there's no possibilities of losing a game. So yes, fully behind the boys, fully behind Arthur, fully behind Dylan Shepard, fully behind Molefe Ntseke, fully behind, Stuart Baxter, fully behind Kaizer Chiefs, We're going for gold. The Egyptians that you see today, you will see them no more. Otherwise, yes, let me hear from you what you think about the game. I'm not going to speak about tactics and all that. It's a final, man. I'm hoping for a win. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not hoping for better tactics, complicated tactics and all that. I'm hoping for a win. Otherwise, Dibalen Football Channel, Kaizer Chiefs Football Channel, football from the fans' perspective, you know what it is.